Huddle up, Steelers Nation. It's Tank and Mike for Steelers Chalk Talk. TJ Watt comes back. He only has 4 tackles, 2 assists, 2 solos, but somehow he seemed to have a devastating presence on that defense.
Well, it's the leader of their team and the leader of the defense, and
He's not human.
He brings the passion.
He's not human.
He brings the energy, and the team will rally behind that. That's they need someone to step up and make some of those big time plays. Those 2 tackles were some big time tackles when they needed them, and that's what's going to do. And also, you see him, he got doubled a couple times. Well, all of a sudden, Highsmith gets a couple sacks. So there's the defense. The TJ Watt just being on the field, the effect helps the rest of the defense and helps Highsmith. The same way Bud Dupree did when TJ was a rookie. Now he's going to, Highsmith's back in the mix getting some sacks.
I wonder if Bud Dupree sent like a cut of his paycheck from the Titans to TJ and said, here's 50%, thank you. Highsmith's going to...
Well, was it Bud Dupree or was it Bud Dupree helping TJ Watt? Because Bud Dupree was there first.
Wow, the chicken or the egg theory. Look, also, you have a secondary. Arthur Millette is turning into a team leader, both on the field, in the locker room. I love his presence. And here's the other thing. We all knew going into this soft season that Terrell Edmunds was on the bubble, man. He better put up or shut up this season. First of all, this is the way I see Edmunds. He doesn't like to hit, and he's playing safety. Second of all, he barely covers anybody. 3, he hates to get his nose up there and get involved in any run tackling. All of a sudden, Deontay KC comes out with the Falcons 1 game, and I think he looks hands down better than Terrell Edmunds. Now, he filled in for Fitzpatrick. I'm thinking ahead into next year. I send Terrell Edmunds back in, and I've got KC. I like the way he plays. I like his attitude, and he don't mind being a snot knocker and hitting people.
Well, and if that's the case, did the Steelers pick up Edmunds' option? Will they?
Will they? That's the question.
So there you go. And then if they didn't, then they release him and let him go.
I mean, unless he's willing to go down to league minimum salary. But loved the play of the secondary. You get Minka back, hopefully soon. You get Watt going.
Well, that was the key. Getting TJ Watt back on the field helps the entire defense. It brings the energy. It brings the passion, but
it was the Saints,
it frees up some other guys.
It was the Saints, too. It wasn't the rattlesnake down in Kansas City lighting you up. It was the Saints and an aging Andy Dalton, but it was still a nice defensive performance.
It was, but Andy Dalton knows who those Pittsburgh Steelers are, and Jarvis Landry, the receiver, he knows who the Pittsburgh Steelers are, coming from division opponents in the past years with the Browns and the Bengals.
Well, there it goes. I love the Steelers' defensive performance. How could you not? They let the Red Rocket only put up 10 points. Of course, we left 6 points of poor kicker. And this poor kicker's got to be psychologically damaged.
Most importantly, here's the thing. What helped the defense? Obviously, the TJ Watt coming back, the TJ Watt effect. But the other thing was not turning over the football and giving the Saints a short field the way Pickett has done in the past.
Well, so there you go. Great victory over the New Orleans Saints, but again, I hate to beat a bugaboo. It was the Saints. The Kitty Cats come to town this weekend from Cincinnati. Do they fly or take a bus or a train?
They're flying.
They're flying.
That distance,
maybe altitude sickness will get them, and we can beat them.
Well, here's the thing. Again,
sickness.
If the offense can play the way they did, 43 rush attempts, only 30 pass attempts, some key third down passes, 60% completion.
You predicting an upset, Mike?
No turnovers. They have a chance. But if you turn the football over and you give that high-powered offense a short field, you're really going to be fighting an uphill battle. That offense also helps that defense. And, you sit there and you talk about Matt Canada as a coordinator. He has to be cognizant of the defense and what they're going through and making sure that he's not giving that short field because he's got a good defense over there. Hey, Kenny, be smart. Don't force it. Throw it away. No turnovers. We will kick it. We will play the field position, and let's try and keep it close.
No, don't kick it. God, don't kick the ball. It's not good. The punter, he 1 minute Harvin
40 some yards this average this past week. It wasn't too bad.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But bottom line was, they're not the steel curtain, but they got us victory against the Saints.